Sport. Take a minute of your life to think. Sport. Sport. Take a minute of your life to consider the options.
Hello, Video Rangers. I wanted to get a picture of you so I could remember this moment forever. On the line, I have the enigmatic young whippersnapper himself, that bright-eyed, bushy-tailed young lad, Matt Mazur. How's it going, Matt Mazur?
Hi.
You're having fun?
Oh, yeah, yep.
Nice. What kind of fun things do you have planned?
Pancakes, waffles. Pancakes and waffles.
Pancakes and waffles, both?
Yeah.
Do you ever make two waffles and then put a pancake between them like it's cold cuts?
Oh, yeah, but you got to put the different layers of, like, frosting and jam.
Yeah, I know. For the people at home who don't know you, what are you?
I play music and I draw magazines and then I give them away. And then I work at a grocery store.
You've got some pretty good dance moves as well.
I dance, but I do that for free.
That's not your paying gig.
No.
And I see that you also paint. What's that painting you have behind you?
That's a painting of my grandpa on a t-shirt. He was known to wear all sorts of t-shirts.
Well, let's go back in time a little bit. Whoa, here we go. We're going back in time.
That was kind of fun.
That was kind of fun. Outside right now, it's like, who knows what time it is? It might be like 5 minutes ago.
I took a picture of the outside. We can find out. Hold on. Oh, I didn't take a picture of the outside.
Well, we have no idea what time or year or place it is, but we've gone back in time. I was wondering, I thought this might be kind of a fun little experiment. Can you name every band you've been in?
There is the Food Stamps. Joe Dodge and the, what are those things on top of your carburetor? Something head.
Don't.
You know, gasket head. Head gasket.
Head gasket.
Joe Dodge and the head gaskets.
Wow.
Forford Meg. Bombs Away. Portrait. The Cupcakes.
Special, you needed something fine. I'll give you something special, something that's mine.
And the Yarbles, which I joined after they were formed. This was the first record ever pressed, and we got like 500 of them made. And then the Yarbles broke up, like, right away. There was a big flood at one point, and it ruined, like, a few hundred of the records. And I was like, thank God. And Real Life Time Machines. And Carrying Babies. So, Reggie is my bandmate in the Carrying Babies.
If you were to try to tie together some of the Karen Babies songs into a plot, how do you think you might do that?
Everybody has to go to a theater school down in the big city, and they all have to learn Carrying Babies songs.
So this is like Fame, except Karen Babies themed?
What's Fame? That kind of ruins my idea. So, the Dead Rats, which sort of span like 20 years. Yeah! And then they turned into the Law Abiders.
We will suffice as human sacrifice to the sea gods of shark rain.
Time Life magazines, which is like the continuation of Real Life Time Machines. Although
The
we're
Real Life Time
technically
Machines tribute band.
the official tribute band.
Yeah.
Abhor Me, which was one show, the most humiliating show that I've ever played, but it was great. It was me and Felix and Rye, and oh wow, is that ever humiliating.
Tell me more about this disaster.
All I remember is I wore a Scully hat, and I had a t-shirt that was bleached. We played at Punk in the Peaks. We thought we had a song we could play, I'm pretty sure, and then once we started playing, we realized that was not the case.
Do you remember how the song was supposed to go?
Nope. And I don't think we did then, and I definitely don't now. But I do remember the feelings coming back of just like, I just want to get out of my own body. I want to make sure I'm not missing any.
I think you are.
Well, there's a few. I mean, there's also World's Greatest Grandpa and the Number One Dads, which you and I were in, and we played the Johnny Show.
Oh, I thought we were. I thought we were the Bunny Bears.
Well, no, there was that too. The Bunny Bears. We were in Johnny's band, the Bunny Bears, with Troy Hall. We had a theme, but what the heck was it?
What was the Number One Grandpas and the World's Greatest Dads? I don't even remember that.
That was we played an open mic somewhere down in southern New Hampshire at a town hall, and you and I covered one of Johnny's songs. And Rye's mom showed up.
I have two more on here that it looks like you haven't thought of.
Lay it on me.
Sci-Fi Forest.
Oh my God. That was like 7 years.
And Remote Control Robots.
Oh yeah.
This is what's called hate!
Are there any other embarrassing moments from any of your time playing music?
Oh yeah, there were some great ones. That show that we had where we brought a bag of Hostess cupcakes and the audience opened them up and threw them at us, and like we're just like covered in Hostess cupcakes.
The guy that ran that place was really angry with us.
That happened a lot in Real Life Time Machines. I remember one that I felt really bad about. This is one that's like really embarrassing, and I still think about it to this day, and I'm like, oh man, somebody was playing before us, and they had a bed, and like they were like jumping on it for their set, but we took the bed and like dragged it outside and dragged it around, and they were like, that was my bed. And
the crowd just turned ugly, and we had to like get out of there as quickly as possible.
The last Forford Meg show was really, really rough. We set out in a Dodge minivan, and there's that turnoff you have to take in order to get to Bangor. We were noticing that we were almost going to miss it. We're like, that's the turn. And then James like took the wheel and just like, and really cranked it. And we totally lost control. And like, it was real scary. We just sort of spun around a bit, and we ended up popping one of the tires. And so we pulled off to the side. Luckily, there was a tire place just through the trees. So we went and got that tire replaced, got back on the road somehow. We were really, really late, but almost still in time enough to make our set. And another one of our tires blew. And so I think I ran ahead to let them know that we were still there, because this is the days before cell phones. And I think somebody helped pick our gear up. We played the show at this UU church. Oh, we were really wiped out after that. It was not a fun trip.
So, are you guys going home tonight?
I have no idea.
It'll be tough. Good luck with that. You need a tire, you need to drive 800 miles back home, do a practice, and go to work next morning.
Yeah, we didn't get paid for any of the shows, but that wasn't, I mean, we never got, I mean, even during, like, years later when we were in Real Life Time Machines, we almost never got paid for shows anyway, either.
We played this show called Happy Endings. We were supposed to get paid something like $500. The promoter of the show saw our keyboard player Ben at a party and gave him the money, and it turned out it wasn't Ben. It was just some guy that he had handed $500 to. And so we never got the money.
Yeah, I remember that.
Some guy out there got paid the most we've ever been paid for a show. You're not just a musician, though. You're so much more. I was thinking you've made some films and whatnot.
I do love making the tip videos, and I will always still be making them. And,
Can you tell us a little bit about what a tip video is?
they're informational videos for your life.
Oh man, I can't believe it!
They're sort of inspired by The More You Know.
Yeah, what are some of the good ideas?
You direct the movies.
Let's get a close-up on Chico.
Well, listen to that Rob Krikorian CD that you have. That's a good one.
Hey Katie,
Hey, what's up?
I found this Rob Krikorian CD.
Cool.
Could you tell me a little bit about OU?
So that's a magazine I make.
Yeah, what kinds of things go in OU?
Things that I think are jokes that I work over in my mind until they're enough of a joke that I think that someone else should see them.
Are there any jokes that have been put in OU that you feel like people never got or appreciated?
I drew a pair of dentures, and then I drew a bottle around it, and the caption was just, however did they get that pair of false teeth in the bottle? I thought that was really funny. One of my friends eventually came up to me, and she's like, that was so brilliant. That's my favorite one. I don't like your magazine at all, but I really thought that was funny. If there's ever anything you read in OU and you don't understand it, don't worry about it. And if you can't help but worry about it, give the magazine to somebody else.
Have them worry about it. Before we let you go, would you like to answer some listener questions?
Yeah.
So people have been listening in, and they've had a lot of questions on their minds. Here we go. This one's from Lyra Paul. You get one wish. 70% of the world gets the same thing. What do you wish for?
I'd say pancakes.
Has there ever been a plot hole in a movie that ruined the movie from you? This is from Minecraft Player 48.
I'm going to say Cube Zero. And the plot hole is that the bad guy that comes in the middle, he's just like, who is this guy? This is some random guy. It's not even a bad guy.
What's the plot hole of Hypercube, do you think?
There's no plot hole. Hypercube's a perfect movie.
In the end, where they end up in that pool and then they get shot in the head? Poetry. What's the fakest sounding real thing you can think of?
The soundtrack to Good, Bad, and the Ugly. I heard people imitating that for years. And when I actually saw the movie for the first time, I was like, it's just some guy going, wah, wah, wah. It sounds like he's imitating.
Yeah,
But that's really how it goes.
Oh, and by the way, this was from Zenotol.
Ooh.
Xynotol?
Good name.
It sounds like a drug company. What's your motto? That's from Gaming Gal.
You can do anything you want and not get paid for it.
Would you have an icon for your brand?
Like a cat giving a thumbs up.
Do you think you'd have a jingle?
Oh yeah, I definitely have a jingle. Do, 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 beep, 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 beep.